For those of you who followed my channel for longer than a few months, know my love-hate relationship, or more hate at this point, for Overwatch and Jeff Kaplan. He is a golden god. I went from loving Overwatch, thinking it was great, and then watching the matchmaking system turn into pure and utter garbage, where it purposefully pairs you with people who don't know their head from a hole in the goddamn wall, where it purposefully pairs you with people who don't even understand the logistics of, oh, you can't play your favorite character. So what? Suck it up, Buttercup. Play something else. No, I gotta deal with some asshole sitting there crying, oh, well, if I can't play my favorite character, I'm throwing the match. And it's like, why are you alive? How did you survive this long? Back in my day, the bullies would have handled that little bastard. Oh, let it go, Gundam. Don't fly off the handle. You remember the 1-minute YouTube rule? My other problem with Overwatch is the fact that they pander. Like, they just pander to the point of where it's ridiculous now. There's, like, no point. It makes no sense that almost everybody's gay. How is anyone born if almost everybody in Overwatch is either gay or a robot? But I digress. I still don't get how they just randomly turn Soldier 76 and Reaper gay out of nowhere. It's like when Thanos snapped his finger in Infinity War, it did something to Jeff Kaplan and he woke up. I think Reaper and Soldier should be gay because we need more gay representation. Isn't there already like a couple gay characters? How many people could be gay? Everyone I know gay isn't doing too much. They're either doing drag or they're living for the zhuzh. They're not out saving the world. Now that I got that out of my system, let's try to be professional. I'm Young Yi now.
Young Gal.
Progressive Twitter, in typical fashion, is upset with Overwatch Season 3.
What? Oh no!
Year 3, Anniversary 3. Is that where we're at? We're 3, right? I can't remember. I logged in, I got a skin that had nothing to do with the new skins and said eat my ass and logged out. Dude, I don't even know how to preface this. There are people who are genuinely upset with the Overwatch skins. For no reason. Maybe I'm crazy and I lost my mind and I fell off a race bike too many times, landed on my head, and I can't see the issues here. But apparently this is like the worst thing that's happened in human history. Forget the Nazis and the Holocaust. Bridget now has a police skin. God help us all. I don't know how the children will make it through the night. I mean, I really don't get why everyone's so upset. It's weird. Like, Twitter's this retarded place. You could take an Overwatch character, if you're a thought on Twitter, you know, Twitter thoughts, where they basically see new skins come out and then they sexualize them and immediately run to the Patreon and start selling half-naked photos. Look at my new D.Va schoolgirl outfit. Tee-hee. I'm May and I'm half naked. Nobody has a problem with this. But, like, for some reason, May's hips are a little too thin for someone and they lose their fucking minds. So anyway, Brigitte has, let's just try and do this in some sort of order because I'm all over the place looking at all this shit, developing stage 4 cancer. By the way, my grandfather died of cancer, lung cancer. He's a Marlboro man. I watched him smoke himself into a skeleton in the hospital bed, and I was a pallbearer at his funeral. I carried him to the goddamn hole in the ground, and I said, good thing Grandpa had all that cancer. He's real light and easy to carry. So Brigitte has the Riot Police gear armor. I don't know. I think it looks kind of cool. I don't care. I'm just looking at it. It's like, okay, whatever. Okay. I don't see the issue here. But people are pissed. The Ling Lang Queen says Riot Police is the opposite of what Brigitte stands for. What does Brigitte stand for? I think she's like the daughter of Torbjorn and she builds armor. So she's an armor smith. What does she stand for then? I'm confused. I didn't know that Brigitte was a freedom fighter. Forgive me. I didn't know Brigitte was Che Guevara. There isn't even any lore for Overwatch. So how do we know she stands for anything? They're making it up as they go. Officially bisexual 6'7" fire-breathing mountain goat says, the Brigitte Riot Police skin is awful and kind of upsetting to encounter in game.
Yeah! That's for fucking my wife! And for making me look like a dog's nut back there!
Why? Why? What? Why is it upsetting? Were you attacked by a riot gear cop at some point, my dear? Was that it? I see. Oh my God, I almost vomited. Jesus Christ. Upsetting. How is this upsetting? You know what's upsetting? I watched a little girl die in front of me when I was a boy when she got hit by a car. That was upsetting. Riot gear on a fictional character means about as much to me as the last shit my cat took. Actually, I find the cat's shit more offensive because sometimes he misses the litter box. Lifeline with that flatline cause your life's mine says, did they really give Brigitte Riot Police skin? Large question marks. God help us all. God help us all. Brigitte is ruined now. No, we were going to go to Mars, but now that Brigitte has Riot skin, it's not going to happen now. Humanity isn't ready. While overshadowed by D.Va and May, I'll get into that later, another very unpleasant, in a different way skin was the new Brigitte skin. A riot police who suppresses civilians by force. And moreover, the Korean name is literally Suppression Police. Should we accept this even in game? Anna's Tal Mask. I think if you were in the middle of a riot, bitch, you'd want the riot police there. I'm just saying. I was in a riot once. It was nothing cool about it. If I could have got the police to save me, I would have. I need to stop. God damn, you kids have not lived yet if this is bothering you. Progress Bar Chicago is racist 46er. What type of Twitter name is that? I'ma be 100%. I think that's what it stands for. I'm cool, I'm hip, I know my emojis. That new Bridget skin in Overwatch, the riot control one, I ain't feeling it. And yes, it's exactly because the reason you might have guessed. Fuck 12, anti-12 endorsement. I don't know what the fuck the reason is. I wish you'd elaborate. Twitter now gives you the ability to at least write damn near a paragraph. You could elaborate for the rest of us who do not know why the fuck the riot gear is triggering you. I mean, maybe if I was in Brazil, I'd be triggered by riot gear police in a game, but not really. If I was in Brazil, I'd have bigger fucking issues. Especially if I lived in La Havana. I can't even say it correctly. I'd be working on my football skills to get the fuck out. Good Brigitte design. From Gay Gem Girlfriend. Increasingly wild and outlandish night concepts. A paladin of post-apocalyptic waste. A guardian captain. In service to an insectoid queen. Fuck it. Just make her a transformer. Bad Brigitte design. I don't know. Here's a riot cop. Pigs are cool, right? Listen. I'm not exactly 100% in the corner of the police because I've been harassed by police officers many times in my life. But there were also some cool cops I ran into. I've actually been... Was it riot police that got my ass that one time? I've told this story before where like a whole shit ton of cops in SWAT gear and shit blocked me off, surrounded me with guns, and tried to accuse me of committing a crime in another part of the state that I could have not gotten to on foot before they realized they had the wrong guy, let me go, and didn't even say sorry. And still, I don't give a fuck about this riot gear. I don't give a shit. What is wrong with these kids today? For real, is there something wrong in their Tropicana fruit juice that is making them all weak and shit? God help you little bastards if aliens ever come. If the aliens come, fuck it. Harvey, or Heavy.com, which the Angry Gamer has pointed me to. I like his stuff sometimes, you know. He keeps it fucking real. A quick article covering the article from Waypoint, which is now correlated under the Vice.com website, also condemns the stop turning Overwatch characters into cops. They turn Overwatch characters and everything else. Demons, the gay. I don't think we have a trans Overwatch character, but I'm sure it's in the works. Overwatch characters, everything but straight. What the fuck is wrong with everybody? The article stokes condemnation of the police and police training with the Vice author writing. If you haven't been following American politics these past few years, have been a time of reckoning with the ongoing militarization of the police forces throughout the country and the way that communities of color bear the brunt of this violence. According to the website, mapping police violence with tracks police violence, blah, 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 blah. Available data, 1,164 people killed by the police. See, this is all information that is polarizing. And also, I don't feel that this is the right platform. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I am totally with you when like a cop can shoot the shit out of some black guy and then walk That bothers me. But taking this political shit into gaming is not cool, man. The whole point of games is to get away from the bullshit of the real world. Why do we do this? Why is this a thing? Why can't you just say, oh, Bridget's playing police armor? Who cares? You know? Like, really, if it offends you that much, there are bigger issues in life. If this is something that's really shaking up your day, you are in trouble when the future comes, honey. Because there will be a point when someone will jack you, and I don't think you will mentally survive. Now to continue on, because fuck, I wanted this to be under 10 minutes, but we all know I have diarrhea of the mouth. May also got a new costume. She looks like Luigi from the Mario Brothers, right? I don't know what the problem is, right? It just looks like an outfit. I don't care. I really don't give a shit. There's nothing here that bothers me. I don't understand what the issue is. But God help you if you were on Twitter when it dropped because people lost their shit. Lola, read pin. Lola loves JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, but that's not enough reason to forgive Lola. For those of you who are sitting there like, well, she does like JoJo. This is sad. The whole system sad. When you want to represent thick, chubby women, but then you remember that a huge part of your audience, i.e. straight men, are attracted to very specific types of thick, which doesn't include any fat around the waist area. God help us all. May has a waist. I hope you can rest at night. May has a waist in the game, and this has upset Lola. Because straight men are to blame. That's right.
You! Yes, you! You're responsible.
Odds are you don't play this game or give a shit, but it's your fault. Dude, I think like the only people that really love Overwatch are either A, on the Overwatch hype, or B, you know, crazy. You know, the type of people who put up Overwatch matches so they can have their own RP in Overwatch, and the people who draw like weird sexual Overwatch comics. That's all that's left. The people who genuinely like the game, a small amount, and the rest of the people who want to live in the fantasy world of Overwatch, and those are the ones that are losing their damn minds. After Lola received a whole shit ton of flack for this ridiculous fucking tweet, Lola muted the thread, but then also took the time to promote her fantastic JoJo's Bizarre Adventure art. It was like, I'm muting this because you don't all agree with me, you haters, you oppressors. But, by the way, if you want to check out my art plug, I don't even understand how the fuck this is a straight dude's fault. You think Overwatch is pandering to straight men? Like, really? When every time you turn around someone's gay, you think Overwatch is pandering to straight men when they turn Soldier 76 into a gay man? He was like the one character I was convinced was straight. I haven't been this fucked up since Rob Halford from Judas Priest came out as gay. I was like, what? Rob Halford's gay? What? You trying to tell me Rob Howard he's in a pussy hound? It just, man, that messed up Turbo Lover for me. Sitting around, running around my leather armbands. Yeah, Judas Priest. Pussy. No, Rob Halford was trolling for dick in Germany. Point being, I don't think that they did that because they care about straight men. I mean, I kind of don't care Soldier 76 is gay, but it's like, why would you wait this long to just go, okay, he's gay now? We're representing, and Reaper's gay too. Jesus Christ. You know, where will us young edgelords look to for guidance? Another person who was upset with May's costume that, honest to God, I didn't see an issue with. The Chew Stopper? Who cares? I don't know this damn name. The Chew Stopper accused Overwatch of creating May without a waist and edited it to show that, man, I don't know. These people got nothing better to do in the fucking day. So, after receiving a backlash, this brave soul then turns around and goes, all the replies and critiques to this thread are 100% valid except for the gamer dudes being weird about May having a little more fat. Once again, it's straight dude's fault. So, this person edited May and people are like, no, you're wrong. Thick women can have waist too. I mean, I've jerked off enough to Angie White to know thick women have waist, you little bastard. And then another girl comes up, Katha, and she posts a video of herself showing that she has a waist, even though she's thick. Now, what if you gotta say Chip Surfer, whatever the hell your name is? Probably nothing. So thank God there's at least some women coming in there and going, you motherfuckers are crazy. Now I briefly touched on the schoolgirl outfit for D.Va. I don't really care for it simply because I'm kind of sick of schoolgirl outfits. I'd have liked to see like a new mech design for her mech and maybe a cool, sleek robotic suit that connects into it, kind of like Iron Man going into the Hulk Smasher, Hulkbuster armor. But you know, that's just me. I don't really give a shit either way. Whatever, she's wearing a little schoolgirl outfit. Well, this was, if you liked it, if you were indifferent to it, you're probably a pedophile according to this girl. Kidda Fanime wrote, giving D.Va a schoolgirl uniform when she's a character that's already fetishized and looted, even though she's barely over 18, makes me so uncomfortable. I highly doubt she's going after like girls on Twitter who are selling lewds of themselves dressed up as D.Va. You know what I'm saying? Also from Kidda, this is actually a pinned tweet, which makes it ironic. You see her writing this. His weed, I roll that. His hand, I hold that. His back, I got that. His wife, I am that. My role, I play that. We're happy. They hate that. She's photoshopped herself in with the Persona 5 character. I don't know who the fuck this guy is, let alone give a shit. That's my commitment to the art. By the way, he's 16 years old. Whoops! She's fetishizing a 16-year-old male character.
Drag her, slay her, sipping on that true tea, hunty. Gag.
But wait, she's a woman. It's fine. A woman doing something hypocritical? Never. That never happens. Women don't do anything. They don't say anything that they don't live by. And that's that. These are the people you're dealing with. These poor, psychotic people. I mean, good God. Look, that's her pinned tweet. Why would you even open your mouth if that's your pinned tweet? That's like a crackhead saying something about someone on heroin. Jesus Christ. Twitter is retarded. Twitter is retarded. Let this be a lesson. This is what happens when you pander to those social justice types of people. They're never, ever happy. Ever. Never. Not never. Good God. Social justice warriors are a lot like a woman in a relationship that's a little too good for her. She's just never satisfied. Oh, it was fun in the beginning, but now it's boring. I mean, all he does is work, and I don't really have to try hard anything. Where's the adventure? I mean, for real. You give them everything they want, and they're still upset. Now they gotta nitpick costumes because they have nothing else to complain about. Their whole life is based on victimhood. Whether it's at their job, whether it's playing a video game, whether someone uses the wrong proper pronouns. No, don't call me a woman. No, it's they, them, they, we, she, we, do, we, blah, blah, blah. I am a shrubbery. I'm a small stick. I'm not a man. I'm not a woman. I'm a turd burglar or something. I can't even think of anything because they're so wild. Whenever you see someone with those damn gender pronouns on Twitter, you know they're a fucking asshole. And I'm glad. This is what Overwatch deserves. And maybe if you assholes focused on making the game better over time and not making sure people feel like they're identified and have a voice, I'm sorry. If you need something to represent you, then you're just a weak person. All right? That's all. If you need representation in every facet of your fucking life, I feel so much better. There were black characters in Apex Legends. Like, who cares? It's a fucking game. I understand you want representation in the government, but not in a game. Like, I get it. Maybe on occasion, but if it's like you need to be identified, it doesn't make sense. I played The Witcher. You don't see me sitting there going, oh, Geralt should have been a different race. I would have felt better represented. You know, because the character itself is telling that character's story, not my story. It's not my story. Your story's your life. Make the best out of it, you fuck weasel. You're lucky saber-toothed tigers are dead, because a lot of these fuckers wouldn't be here if they were alive. The saber-toothed tigers would snatch up all them assholes that like to go on adventures and hiking. You know, we just lose a whole bunch of morons. My Tinder would be so much better. I gotta get out of here. That's enough cancer for me. That's enough for me. Watching the kids complain about Overwatch. My God. No one's bothered by the fact that the game just kind of sucks now. That doesn't bother anybody. We're obsessed with the skins. That's what the real problem is. And you know what? You got to give it to Blizzard. They've basically created an entire following that doesn't care about the overall gameplay. They only care about skins. And that's how they make their money. They don't even need to improve Overwatch. Why bother? Overwatch League is dying. Who cares? Get the skins out. That's all people care about. Now I'm out. What's that, puppy? I know, you need some walkies.